This is episode 3 of season 3 of the Defiant Business Podcast. And this season, we're going over the future of marketing. And today we're going to talk about security while outsourcing. This is a topic that actually comes from my roots in cybersecurity from when I was in the Army and I was a federal contractor. So I find that I'm a little bit more conscious of cybersecurity risks than some of my clients and prospects and anybody in my network. So this is something I just wanted to cover to help keep you safe when you're outsourcing work. And this is true whether you're a big business or a small business, but outsourcing is becoming big business. And the reason why is because there are a lot of companies out there who are trying to run as lean as possible, which means that they're outsourcing the portions of their business that don't serve their company's mission or vision. Not to mention, you may have heard that it's cheaper to write off X services than it is to hire X staff. What I mean is it's cheaper to write off marketing services than to hire marketing staff or human relations or finance or your supply chain and logistics services. If you aren't a supply chain and logistics company, then it may be cheaper for you to outsource those to a third-party logistics company, and you can write that off as a business expense. Speaking from a marketing perspective, outsourcing kind of feels like the wild, wild west a little bit. You want to hire someone, right, to write your website content or to write blog posts for you. My advice is to use platform functions to give them access to your site versus giving them your credentials, your username and password. In WordPress, it's possible to add on authors or to add users to your website instead of you giving them your username and password. Now you're thinking, it might be easier just to give them my username and password than to log into WordPress, which maybe you're not super comfortable with anyway. So it will be easier to just do that, but it's less safe. And this may come back to bite you. So if you feel like you just want to give them your password, you should use an app like Dashlane. I used to recommend LastPass until it stopped allowing me to share passwords. And the LastPass help desk told me that I was part of a small but growing subset of users who could no longer share passwords on their platform. And they didn't have an estimated time frame in which I would be able to share passwords again. So apps like Dashlane, which is the new platform that I'm using, can securely share usernames and passwords, but it also allows you to quickly rescind access at any time. And this works great if a contractor, freelancer, agency ghosts you or you're suspicious of some of the activities that they're doing on your website. You can just go and boop, cut off their credential access and they won't be able to log in anymore. Now, you might be thinking, oh, but Ruthie, I trust blah, 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 whoever it is. Well, I have people that I trust too. I explicitly trust them with everything. But it's not them that I always don't trust. I love that my clients trust me, but even if I do everything right and all of my passwords are secure and, from these apps, if I receive their credentials in my email and my email gets hacked, I think you can see where this is going. Now it's not me who's, using my client's credentials in a way that's unethical. It's that I, probably along with hundreds or millions of other people, our email accounts got hacked and now they have access to those sorts of things. And you can take it to the bank that these hackers are using programs that just scan looking for things like username or password, and then checking the follow-on text to see if those are credentials that they can use. This is a real thing and something that you should be concerned about. Additionally, password sharing apps can be more efficient for contractors as well, especially virtual assistants who may require many of your passwords to properly assist you. Do you really think that they want to have to go, okay, open email, search, okay, oh, found it, oh, nope, didn't find it, and they've got a bunch of your emails that they have to keep safe. Apps like Dashlane, in addition to being secure, will autofill the username and password, and they don't have to copy and paste it in. Our content channels are the faces of our business, and we can't afford to have them compromised, whether it's from an unethical freelancer or agency, or it's because hackers got access to your credentials. Outsourcing, especially for marketing, isn't going to slow down anytime soon, but you have to be smart about it when you do it. Okay. So that was my security briefing. That's what we called them when I was in the Army. That was my security briefing for when you outsource your content creation or any of your other business functions to an outside person who's not on your network, on your computers. If you have the infrastructure to have multiple employee computers, that is my security briefing for you. I will see you next time.